Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Let's see. Give it a minute. You can start. There, just the notification that it said one was. So I don't know if anybody is actually in here yet, but they will come. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm trying to get my. I always have trouble with this when I first sign on, seeing the chat. So I'm not sure if I have my settings quite right there. Hello, I'm Kimmy Kim. Hey Malachi, how are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Stop cheesing.
Oh.
You come over here so you can see.
Hi.
Kim, look. Look who's here.
I'm back.
She's back. And she's cooking. How are you doing? Thanks for signing in too, Malachi. Are you a new subscriber? Have you subscribed to my channel?
Hi, Kim.
Well, Erica has found a. I hope y'all doing great. Doing great. Erica found a recipe on TikTok for apple roses. So that's what we're gonna make tonight. Let's see if we have a couple. Have anybody else sign in? I appreciate it. Kim, how are you doing? I am going to. Oop, you just subscribed. Yay! All right. Well, I normally have people. Sounds interesting. Yeah, that's what I said too. And then I have a trusty. I was gonna say handy dandy and trusty old photo album. I'm gonna share some pictures. When Erica showed me this recipe, that it immediately reminded me of something. So I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, tired with a headache, but otherwise okay. Sorry about the headache. Sorry about the headache. Well, maybe your great niece will help you have a laugh or two tonight. You won't be thinking about it. You won't be thinking about it. How how are things otherwise? Is the weather good there? It's been real rainy here. So I was walking around talking about a sinus headache, so I kind of know what that feels like. The pressure, the sinus pressure. Well, anyway, I'm gonna see if anybody else comes in so I can do my normal happy Monday. How was your weekend? How was your Monday going? Today was a better Monday for me. The last couple Mondays have been crazy, but this one wasn't so bad. So we're pretty excited. Like I said, you can see, I see there's a couple other people in chat. You can see Erica is with me tonight and she is going to be cooking. We are in the kitchen and she is making apple roses. Um, it's been raining off and on. Yeah, it was real rainy this morning. Go ahead and
No, I was gonna show 'em the apple roses. If you can see it somehow, some way. Hey. Oof. I'm gonna be making the apple roses. This is what they look like. And this is what we'll be trying to recreate today. Apple roses.
Apple roses. When she showed me that, it reminded me of, well, I'm always trying to make a cruise ship something that I've had on a cruise ship. And I was like, oh, that looks interesting. Sure, try it, Erica. Good luck. She's got this. She's got this. um, I'm always trying to do something cruise related, and although I'm not sure that I've ever had that exact thing on a cruise ship, it reminded me of something or some things that they used to do back in the day, which was the midnight buffet on a cruise ship. They literally would do this elaborate display, and I'm going to show you pictures of the first one that I ever saw and got to participate in, where there was just a ton of food. I don't know why you needed that at midnight, but it was a big thing. So that's what the cruise ships used to do, on top of all of the other food that they had available and served you all day long. They used to have this elaborate midnight buffet with all kinds of foods and desserts and everything under the sun. And so when Erica showed me the apple roses, that is totally what it reminded me of. So my first cruise was actually I'm not going to say the year just yet. I should probably let you guys guess, but don't. Okay, Kim will know. But Kim, yes, I want you to start.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead and start. We'll keep talking. People will come in. You want to say what your ingredients are for the apple roses, first of all? Obviously, some apples.
Yeah.
Your hair looks good, Erica, and Kim said.
Thank you.
She's starting off with some apples that she's going to slice down. She has a puff pastry that she's going to roll out. She has an apricot preserve that I guess gets spread onto the pastry dough. Cinnamon, and I'm not sure what else goes in it. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. She's kind of concentrated because she's got to slice up these apples. And we try to avoid any kind of like major disaster here. So she's going to do that. The year 2002, the year you had your first cruise. You're sweet, Malachi. No, nope, nope. Got to go back a little bit further than that. A little bit further than that. I am going to show you a picture. I don't know if you've heard people talking about, or if you've been on a cruise before, Malachi, but now they have something. They always have to do a safety drill where they basically are showing everybody how to you're getting closer, where they have to show everybody how to or what to do in a case of an emergency, and how to get to your life vest on, and how to get to the lifeboats. So now they do a process where it's all, not all, there's someone who gives you a demonstration, and then you watch the rest digitally online, a video or something, and it's much faster. But back in the day, you had to be out on the cruise, out on the deck, which was normally very hot, and you had to actually put the life vest on yourself, and you had to stand there and wait and wait and wait. Sophomore year 3 day, but I'm going on one this summer for a week. Awesome. What are you going on? That sounds great. You had to stand there and wait for everybody who was on the ship to be at their assigned lifeboat station, muster drill station, and wait for the official all clear that everybody was able to return. So this is a picture of me at my muster station on my very first cruise. Malachi, I don't think you're really going to be able to guess the year. Unless it's just a random guess. But I look more like Erica in that picture. I don't even know if Erica has seen this picture. Have you seen this picture?
No, I have not. Oh wow, that was a while ago.
It, it was a while ago. It was a while ago. So I'm I'm trying to guess. No luck. The year. I was in high school too, Malachi, but it was my,
High school, so the 80s.
yes, it was the 80s. It was the
What a
80s.
time.
It was 1987, August of 1987. And so the summer before my senior year of high school, we went on a cruise, and it was um, out of Port Canaveral. Even though at the time I was still living in Pennsylvania, we came down on vacation to do this cruise. I think it was a four day cruise, and then we spent the other 3 days um, at Disney, and it was a Disney cruise. Now, this is before the Disney Cruise Line was in existence. This was a company called, what was the company called? It was the Premier Line, but the ship was the Oceanic. We used to call it the Big Red Boat, and that's how they advertise it, as the Big Red Boat. And you came and had this package where you got to sail for a few days, and you got to um, come and go to Disney for a few days too. So that was my first cruise. You doing okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
So she just slicing up her. So basically, yesterday. Yes, exactly. Yesterday. No time ago at all. So as Erica is getting all of her ingredients ready, I'm gonna kind of go down memory lane here. Malachi's like, okay, this is way before my time. I know Kim is in here. I'm not sure who else has joined me who will be able to vouch for some of what I'm saying back in the 80s. But let me see. I have this. I started off by showing you this album, and I'll get to the pictures of what actually reminded me when Erica um, said she was going to make these apple roses. And like I said, obviously I've had this photo album for a long time, but I guess I haven't pulled it out in a while because she says she hasn't even seen anything, any of these pictures before. Okay, so this was the cruise terminal. Look at the colors. That was the check-in desk for Premier Cruise Lines. We were heading out on the Oceanic. Now that I say that out loud, that sounds like kind of scary, like the Titanic. But anyhow, I wish my mom was on tonight, but she's actually on a cruise herself. But this is me and my mom. I don't know, guess waiting in that line to check in and board the ship. Cute. I think we have some other people in the chat. Who else is here tonight? We got Kim, I got Malachi. Okay, you guys ready to see this amazing, cutting edge, state of the art 1987 cruise ship? Here's the Oceanic. Okay, here we go. That was our first glimpse. of the cruise ship. You okay? Okay, you scared me. I thought you were bleeding.
No, just some stuff on you. I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. We don't want any injuries tonight. That's not what the Monday mood check is about. uh, okay, so let's see. We want to go 2000 because now I think I talked about it a couple of weeks ago about you don't even know what the love boat is. I need, I so appreciate you being here, Malachi, but I need some people who were around a little longer who can tell me what this picture looks like to them. Okay, I got four people in the chat. Anybody born before 2000?
Malachi was born before
Are
2000.
you 1999? Baby, you just got in there. You just made the 90s. All right, fine. That looks like the Love Boat. Well, you probably haven't even seen the Love Boat before. Have you? Have you seen the show The Life? Yes, you're 1999. Okay. You're in 1999. Okay, when is your birthday? Because you're before. What's the cutoff for school? September or October, right? So when in 1999? Hello, hello. Happy Monday for those of you just joining us. As you can see, Erica and I are in the kitchen, and Erica is cooking, you guys. She is cooking. She is making apple roses. So, okay, 7:30. See? See? I knew you had to be before October. I think. Oh, your guess. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't see that in time, Malachi. I could have asked her. You're right. When your birthday was. But hey, I knew it was 99. So anyway, so Erica is making apple roses, and I'm talking about the first cruise that I took, which was on the Big Red Boat, was the Premier Cruise Line. Hey, Team Reese, how are you? You're listening in on your drive home. Thanks so much. Kiki, you need to be actually in front of, no, drive safely. I'm just kidding. But I am showing pictures of my very first cruise back in 1987. And it was on the Premier Cruise Line, which was also known as the Big Red Boat, the first Disney. It wasn't Disney owned, but it was Disney affiliated. They offered packages to go to do. You sailed for a few days, and then you got to come to Disney for a few days to make up your week-long vacation. So my daughter Erica is making apple roses, and when she showed me the picture of what that was, it immediately reminded me of the midnight buffet that I went to on this cruise ship, because the cruises used to all be all about these endless buffets, and the midnight buffet was when they did all the fancy displays, and ice carvings, and just elaborate sculpture. So I'm trying to fast forward through my photo album
I'm
here.
almost done chopping up apples.
Okay. I am trying to find a picture of some of the things from that cruise that reminded me of what she's trying to make. Okay, I'm gonna.
All right. If I don't, I'll come back.
Okay, so she sliced up her apples, kind of thin.
I tried to.
She tried to slice them kind of thin. Okay, so I'm not sure
So
what's the
I
best
sliced
way.
up my apples. I'm going to put water in them and some lemon juice. And put them in the
There's
microwave.
some
It makes them
pictures.
soft.
It makes them soft. That's what the purpose of that is. So we have to let them
Yes.
soak for a little while.
You know, you put them in the microwave for like 3 minutes.
Okay. All right. Do we need to preheat the oven
Yeah.
to what?
I don't know.
She doesn't know. Okay. Here are pictures of the midnight buffet. I don't even know if you guys can see this very well. They had all of these amazing, elaborate, like bread carvings and baskets. And well, this one is just a fruit basket, but apparently it was pretty amazing because we took pictures of it. Hold on, I'm gonna get to. Here's a carving. I do believe this was butter. You see Mickey and something with watermelon here. I think it was supposed to be a scene from Fantasia, the movie Fantasia. Um, let's see. This was the castle. Oops. Also, I think out of butter. We did a lot. We did a lot of not really healthy foods in the 80s. But anyway, that's the Keisha, your girl Erica is here and she's cooking. Hey Edna, how are you? Hi Mike, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Oh, wait, let me show them a picture.
Lemon stops them. He's telling us that lemon stops them turning brown. That was the purpose of the lemon juice. Edna, how are
Thank you for telling me. That feels great because I'm kind of just following rules. So thank you for telling me that. But I want to show them a picture.
She's going to show you a picture of what
this is what we're trying to make. If it will focus right.
They're called apple roses.
Yeah, they're called apple roses. This is what I'm attempting to make tonight.
Hey, Cedar World, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. When Erica showed me the picture, yes, fancy. When Erica showed me the picture of these apple roses, and said she was going to make them, I'm like, let's make it on Monday. Let's make it on Monday. And it reminded me of my very first cruise. And that's what I'm showing pictures of. It was on the Premier Cruise Line, which at that time was the Big Red Boat. And it was before Disney's cruise line, but it was affiliated with Disney. So I think we did a 4-night sailing and then 3 nights here in Orlando. But these pictures from the midnight buffet and sorry, I can't get that straight, and all the carvings is what the picture of those roses reminded me of. Because, it's all about cruising for me. So I've already said what year it was, but it was the summer before my senior year. Edna, you still here? I got a pretty good picture of the old muster drill. This is me at my first muster drill back in 1987. Check out the Swatch watch, you guys. So, yes, the carvings from the midnight buffet. Hey, Wiley Hustle, how are you? Thanks so much for joining. We are in the kitchen My daughter Erica is making apple roses, and the picture of her apple roses reminded me of things that I used to see or I saw the first time I went on a cruise and they had a midnight buffet. This is some of the pictures of some of the carvings. That's how long. Yes, you had to put the life jacket on and stand outside on the deck in front of your designated lifeboat. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Your designated lifeboat so that you knew exactly where it was. You had to wait for all the other passengers to be in their designated spots too. And, you know, it was hot. I guess it caught me before everybody started melting down because you're excited about it at first, but the longer you stand there waiting for everybody else, um, the hotter, sweatier, more tired you become. It's not so fun. So that's why when people now say they don't want to go back to the old muster drill, this is what they're talking about. They don't want to be standing out on the hot deck with the life vest on, waiting for all the other passengers to get into place before the safety officers can do the all clear, and then you can set sail.
This is a good one.
She's cutting the pastry dough into strips that I guess she's gonna line up the apples on that strip before we bake them. So that is my. Hope you're feeling better today. Oh yeah, I hope you're feeling better. Everybody's feeling good and had a good Monday, had a good weekend. Ours was kind of restful. Um, and I'm just going down memory lane here. I showed you guys the butter carvings. I wanted to show you the ice sculptures too. Like I said, this was a Disney themed cruise. But this was an actual carving of a dragon. I'm not sure why. But you see the chefs used to come out and pose with all their awards, their ribbons that they had earned for these special accomplishments. Ice sculptures were another big thing. I cannot tell you right now what this was a sculpture of, but we must have been pretty impressed at the time. This one kind of looks like maybe a parrot. Maybe a parrot or some kind of tropical bird like that. I don't think I wrote it on the back. No, didn't write on the back what it was. So
You open this?
I don't know if I can or not.
Yay! So this is apricot preserves.
What are you going to do with the apricot
You
preserves?
spread it onto the pastry before you put the apples on.
I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. Thank you for joining us as we attempt to make our apple roses that apparently remind me of old time cruise ship midnight buffets. It looked like a caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. The dragon picture, is that what it looked like? Maybe. Well, that would make sense considering before that was Mickey and Minnie on a horse. Oh, the ice sculpture. This one, this ice sculpture looks like the caterpillar. I don't really remember Alice in Wonderland too much. Yes, that's the one I didn't recognize. The ice sculpture that I'm not sure what it is. And then the other one I thought was like a parrot. But yes, ice ice carvings, butter carvings, and then just all of the food. You warm, heated up the apples in the microwave. Yes, I think you're supposed to drain the water. Just all the food. I don't know why the midnight buffets were a thing, but they were a big deal. And tired or not, everybody would stay up. You used to stay up to make sure they didn't miss the midnight buffet because between just being impressed by all of the carvings and all of that, um, you had to, or they just wanted to try everything like we do now before the specialty restaurants. Kiki saying, I'm loving the throwback pics. Didn't realize you used to have to wear the life jacket for the mustard drill. Yes, 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 yes. You had to fully put it on, snap it up, so that they could see that you knew how to do it, not just, kind of carry it or slap it over a shoulder or whatever. You had to have it on, and you had to leave it on that whole time you were standing there waiting. So that's why people got so hot and tired and frustrated and wanted it to be over. And we're melting to death, um, standing there waiting for the. I'm gonna try and bring the camera closer so you can see these beautiful artwork coming together over here with these apple roses.
Try.
Okay, so did you do the cinnamon too?
No, you do it like I don't know.
Okay, I'm not questioning whether you know what you're doing. I'm just
Well, I'm trying
asking
to know what I'm doing.
the process. So you have the apples laid out in a row on top of the apricot jam,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's gonna sprinkle them with,
Oh, wait.
huh? Or dump a whole bunch of cinnamon.
See, this is the first one though, so it's probably
Okay.
gonna be the worst.
Wish us luck. This is the first one, guys. Hi, cruising is fun anytime. How are you tonight? We are making apple roses, and I am strolling down memory lane of my very first cruise back in 1987 and talking about how when my daughter said she was going to make these apple roses, it reminded me of something that I would see on the midnight buffet on the cruise ship.
That's what it looks like. I feel like it's too tall, but maybe not.
Maybe not. That's looking rosy-like,
It
rose-like.
is. I think I know what I'll do different for the next one.
She's gonna make an adjustment, but that's the concept, guys. Um, Here is the pan. You want to spray the? Sure. So, is anybody else? Anybody else want to share memories of their first cruise? Where'd you go? What? She's super talented. She's very creative, and she takes her baking very seriously, as you have heard, Keisha, on other on other Monday nights with us. Hi, this is a new name. Trumpet. Hold on. I can't see. Trumpet Master 77 here from Sheena's. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. This is why I never put the I'm not good at that, you guys. Double click to update. Okay, I'm trying to take that one off. Because I am. Anyway, so Erica is preparing the roses, and then we will, I guess, bake them for a little while, and hopefully they turn out good. Mike is saying it looks good. They will taste great.
I sure hope so.
Have faith. She's a pretty good baker. I think it's gonna come out pretty well. Pretty well. I want to show you guys. Do I have a lot of cruisers on the chat? Keisha, I know you are. Cruising is fun anytime. Again, before like the apps and before even I'll watch the second half on replay. Okay, thanks so much. We would get a daily paper, a daily printout of what was happening aboard the ship. And I just want to read some of the things that were being offered. Your first cruise was on the Carnival of Valor. That was my first and only time visiting Half Moon Cay. So I'm excited to go back there on the Meet and Eye cruise. Oh yeah, I've never been to Half Moon Cay either. Erica is really good at baking. Yes, she is. Yeah, you did know. You did know, Malachi. I asked for paper copies of your daily activities. You keep everything. Yes. I mean, I didn't really know that I still had this, but I'm glad that I have it because it's cool. It's a memory. It's a memory. Did you have a hard time tracking down a paper copy, or did you just went to guest services, Keisha, and they printed it out for you? Okay, so this is from August 6th, 1987. The captain was P. Meritos, and their cruise director was Scott Peterson. That's funny. I knew a Scott Peterson, and when I worked for Disney, but I don't think it's the same guy. It's just funny. Okay, so let's see. I'm just going to do some of the highlights. Early risers coffee in Danish was from 6 to 7:30 a.m. I think your procedure of making sure everyone knows how to is good, in my opinion. Oh, thank you very much. We're moving along.
I don't like this one.
Oh, we don't like this one. Don't look at that rose, you guys. Just look at the other ones.
This one's not as pretty.
Oh, thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. So I think that's probably about the same time for breakfast. Then breakfast was at 7:30 in the main dining room. The duty-free shops of the Milky Way, I don't know what the Milky Way was, opened at 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That was on the lounge deck. Even the names sound so funny now. There was Coffee Caper's morning movie in the Hollywood Theater. There was a bridge visit registration was from 9:45 to 10 a.m. at the tour office. So apparently you had to sign up for the bridge tour. Pick up tickets for this afternoon's tour. Tickets are limited. Limit to two per person. Huh. I don't know what that means. I don't know why you would need more than that, but apparently there was a limit. I guess no more than four people in a cabin, so you can't have more than two per person, I guess. I'm not sure. There was trap shooting with Mike. I don't know what trap shooting is, but okay. Um, the Lucky Star Casino tables opened from 10 to noon. And then masquerade supplies were available from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for tonight's costume party. Prizes for the best costume. I do remember that. I do remember that. And I remember like there being some mild stress about trying to put together a costume um, on a cruise ship. But now we come prepared with everything under the sun. Um, there was a Star Search talent show, and the rehearsal was at 11 o'clock. Sing, dance, tell a joke, anything, come join in the fun and meet Paul. I don't know who Paul was or is, but you got to meet him at 11 o'clock. There is a backgammon tournament with Scott, line dancing with Barbara. Okay. Cindy's paperback book swap was from 11:15 to 11:45. Okay, again, I'm just reading them. I just saying the activities have changed over the years. Okay, there was a trivia quiz. All right, they still do that. Shuffleboard tournament. Okay, another. Oh, that was the Star Search talent show. I don't even know if you guys will know what Star Search is. Judging by the people in the chat tonight. Does anybody remember Star Search? Star Search was it was the American Idol of the time. It was the America's Got Talent of the time, I guess you should say. It was a TV show, and people came to compete from all over the country. And I don't remember what the prize was. I don't know if it was money or some kind of like show in Las Vegas or something. But um, oh gosh, I don't even. There was some pretty big talent on Star Search. I want to say like Arsenio Hall might have been on there. It was hosted by Ed McMahon, who used to do the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Okay, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just talking now. So moving right along, the Calypso sounds were at 11:45 to 1:45. Um, there was movie time. Apparently, there was vegetable carving at 2:30. A scavenger hunt from 3 to 4 o'clock. You remember that show, Kim? Oh, Kiki, you remember Star Search too? Yeah, Star Search was a big thing. It was a big thing, and apparently they did some recreation on the cruise ship. There was a children's masquerade parade. English afternoon tea and cakes was at 4 to 5. Erica, you know how I like my tea time. Mm-hmm. So many big stars got their debut on Star Search. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking too. Now I can't remember who else, but there were a lot of people on on Star Search. Beyonce was on Star Search. How did I not know that? I've never heard that before. I definitely don't remember her from then. Let's see what else. But apparently the the Star Search passenger talent show with Paul was a big thing. Look. And then these are some of the like music folks. 5:15 to 6 o'clock. Contemporary sounds of Debbie Dietrich and Company. The reggae jamboree with Unity. Sounds cool. Um, there was a five-star salute to America the Beautiful and Walt Disney World's 15th birthday.
Oh, wow.
A bounty of American masterpieces you'll talk about for years. It was the 15th birthday of Walt Disney World, you guys.
They just
They just celebrate 50.
Okay.
There was horse racing. Gotta move my book here. The oven is getting hot. Okay, and then there was a reminder to register for the costume party. There was disco from 10 p.m. until, it just has 3 question marks. And then pizza time at 11:30 to 12:30 a.m. So, okay, I guess they had pizza until late. I know that's a thing now. Some ships are cutting back on that. But anyway, so yes, Keisha, if you're still here, hold on to your printout because it's gonna come in handy again later on sometime as you reminisce. As you reminisce. Okay, here's a better picture of the ship, which of course is tiny by today's standards. You know, now that I'm looking at that, look here.
It's kind of cute.
It is cute. Want to show you Rose?
This is a rose. An apple rose. Just to give you guys a quick update.
Look at the ship.
Yeah, it is tiny now.
It is tiny. Tiny, tiny. She was 12 years old with a group called Girls Time. That group eventually became Destiny's Child. I don't remember that. And then I know that they, over the year, nice Rose Milk, I said, over the years of Star Search, they used to do, like the best of or whatever. So I'm sure I probably saw it at the time, but did not realize. Whew. Sorry. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, you guys want to see some deck pictures? Look how plain the deck chairs were. Oh my gosh, can you imagine now? If you, ooh, that's pretty. I'm sure that was for the rose.
Oh.
And yeah, had to get a picture with Mickey. Kim, if you're still on here, do you remember this T-shirt? You took a large can of hairspray. You took what was that this last time, Lori? You're talking about with me in 1987. Okay, so here's some more pictures of the deck. Does this not look like the Love Boat, you guys? Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting. Half of you don't even know what the Love Boat is. Lori, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so I was talking about the agenda or the itinerary for the day. Here was apparently this costume contest that we spent the whole day getting ready for. I don't really see anything too elaborate, but I guess there were probably, I see a couple of guys dressed like girls. And that's like the wildest thing on this picture. Maybe, I'm not sure if that's a a wig somebody has on, or a makeshift wig with the red there. But that's these were pretty. These were pretty calm costumes. Pretty calm.
I don't even know one was probably expecting it, so it's just whatever you
Yeah, nobody was.
dress up like your wife.
No,
Right.
exactly. Nobody was expecting it. Um, and randomly on this cruise, I ran into a friend from school. That was me and Cindy. So of course we ended up hanging out doing the teen club thing together. After not having hairspray and getting it, not getting it will never happen again. But this time you had no shampoo, Lori. The Carnival shampoo is crap. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We got to get you to start packing earlier. Remember, I know you were on a mad dash to pack.
Came out pretty
Like
too.
right before you were coming,
That
before
one
you were
came out pretty
leaving.
too.
Lori, I'm not sure how much of that you heard before, but Erica is making apple roses. And when she showed me the picture of what she was going to make, it reminded me of the midnight buffets that they used to have on cruise ships, and all of the elaborate carvings and desserts and all of that. And so it inspired me to pull out this photo album because I was sure that I had a picture or two of that. Lori says, very pretty, Erica.
Thank you.
And yes, I've just been apparently teaching the younger ones about how that old time muster drill used to go and how they made us stand out on the deck with the life vest on in the heat. And we don't want to go back to that. So if you guys are going out on a cruise and they tell you to take care of your e-muster right away, please do it. Don't make us go back to the old way. To the old way. Yeah, so Lori remembers the yep, and people would drop from the heat. Exactly. Exactly. It was too hot. You're good for the, 10 minutes or so, but as you're waiting a half hour, 40 minutes or more and all of that, you can't take it. And I probably was the only one who was willing to sort of smile for a picture at that point. All the adults were probably over it. But this was on the Premier line. It was the big red boat, Lori. You probably remember that. I think we did a 4-day sailing, went to the Bahamas and to Nassau, and then to I do remember doing another island. I couldn't tell you which one it was now, but this was the beginning of the cruising for me. Check out the lifeboat. I mean, as I'm looking at this now, I know it was like cutting edge at the time, but does that look safe to you? Oh, but you did the dolphin cruise. Yep, similar. Disney went back to that. Is it more comfortable? Or Kiki, were you comfortable on the
I mean, like
the
something
muster
different.
drill? Oh, okay.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. There's a little change up happening
It was
back
the end
here.
of the
What did you
dough.
make?
It was the end of the dough.
Hi, Steve and Tina. How are you?
Let's
Thanks
stick
for
this
coming
inside.
in. Oh, you can show.
So, I'll show before I stick it inside.
Okay.
Let me see the other mints.
Oven mitts. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. We are cooking apple roses, and I am reminiscing about my first cruise back in 1987. Oh, gosh. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. But it was on the Premier Cruise Line, which was way before the Disney Cruise Line, but it was like a 4 day sailing, and then you got to go to Disney for a few days too. Now, at the time, I live in Florida now, but at the time I lived in Pennsylvania, so it was a big trip for us and pretty exciting. And I'm glad I have all these pictures.
These are my roses,
And
and
these are the roses.
I'm gonna stick them in the oven. I don't. There's a couple I don't really like, but I tried anyways, and I'm going to stick them in the oven now.
And I was saying how it reminded me of something that I would have seen on a midnight buffet back in the day. I don't really know why they stopped doing those.
And then you
Why?
have the other.
A cookie sheet. There's not down the bottom.
Did you put them down there?
No, not that I know of, but I guess I did. There we go. Cookie sheet. Lori, do you know why the midnight buffets became a thing? You I beat you. The original Mardi Gras in 19 what? Or in the 60s? Is that what that says? Cool. um, is that what that says, Lori? I don't want to. I don't want to give you more years there. Oh, in '76. Okay, is that when Kathy Lee started doing the commercials? Those commercials where she would sing about Carnival's got the fun. You never been to Disney? You plan to go with your kids? Oh yeah. If you, it's. I mean, I totally grew up on Disney, and then I went to work for Disney. So I'm a pretty big Disney fan. I haven't been lately, honestly, since COVID and all the restrictions. But I think it's better now. The registration, the not registration, reservation process takes more work these days, but I will get back there eventually. Buffet was awesome back then. Yes, it was very elaborate. And whether you were hungry or not, you had to go to the buffet. And if nothing else, ooh and ah over all of the displays, like I was showing you guys, the ice sculptures, the butter sculptures, the multi-tiered cakes and pies and everything else under the sun, bread baskets and fruit carvings, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. For those of you who do have kids and talk about going, to the like Camp Carnival or whatever. Now, granted, I was a teenager, but this, without showing too much here, this was basically the card of activities. It's called a star card. And I was supposed to bring this card to all the activities. I don't know why, because at the top it says total up your activities and turn this card in on Thursday at 3 o'clock at the ice cream parlor for your Seaport trophy and certificate. Well, I guess I didn't do that because here's the card. Okay. So it's telling me how many days. I guess it was a 3 day cruise and 4 days at Disney. But anyway, Tuesday, always a great midnight buffet. Now not much after 10 p.m. Yeah, yeah, it has definitely changed. Looking into cruising as well. I think take Vancouver to Alaska. Yeah, I want to do that eventually too. You don't want to go to Alaska?
Mm-mm.
I want to go to Alaska because it looks beautiful. Um, But I think if I'm going to go over on the West Coast, it needs to be like, I do the Alaska and then go down to the Mexican Riviera to see it all on the West Coast side. Um, yes, as teen as well for me. Graduated high school in 1979. Well, there you go. 1979 was a good year for Lori. So I'm just want to read these activities, guys, for the kids. They have definitely come a long way. So on Tuesday, there was a equipment demo. I don't know what that's about.
Oh
A
wow.
brisk walk jog. Maybe this wasn't just for the kids. Maybe this was for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
There was aerober size. There was cruiser size, stretch, cheerleading, stair walking. What is this? Stair walking, wear button each day and receive a star, disco dancing, Olympic events, and Olympic supporters. Well, no wonder I didn't turn in the car. I didn't do half this stuff. Okay, Wednesday, this was the island day. Brisk walk, potato sack races, volleyball, splashdown, which apparently I did. I don't know what that is. Ping pong, I did. Limbo, tug of war, and individual swimming.
Look at this. He reset.
I tried all those classes except stair walking. um, I don't okay. Yeah, I definitely don't remember this part, but apparently I didn't think too much of it at the time either. I have like only a handful of things checked off. And then Thursday there was a brisk walk, toner size, dance class, square dance, ping pong, which I did again, shuffleboard, and other, and a fitness farewell. Okay, I guess this was all, about physical activities or sports kind of that you were participating in. Yeah, don't remember. Um, so you wait for the elevator, huh, Kiki? I'm good about taking the stairs down. You can take a couple flights up, but if you're going way up, you gotta wait for the elevator. My brother and I always use the stairs. I saw something else about bucket list. Oh, Alaska is a big bucket list cruise for many. Yeah, it really is. It really is. My
Too cold.
well, it only goes it's like a short season to go there from like May to September, something like that. So it's not, you know, you could do it. You could do it.
What is there to do?
Maybe because what is there to do, guys, on an Alaskan cruise? Erica wants to know. Apparently, the lumberjack show is amazing. So you do that. You see all of the mountains and snow ranges. I think they have like the sled dogs. You can visit them and how they are brought up. There's all kinds of stuff. Maybe because younger brother liked clicking all the buttons. So were you running? Did you mash all the elevator buttons and then have to go on the stairs? I'm sure the views are what people go to see. Exactly, Malachi. We go for the views in Alaska. No, I'm down 2 flights and up one. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a lot. That's a lot. That's potentially a lot of stairs. I know it's good exercise, but can't always do it. Try to sometimes, and like the days when you get off the ship, you're in port and you're trying to come back on. Everybody's waiting for those same couple of elevators, so you do end up taking the stairs. Or if you can't take the stairs to get around that congestion, it's a good idea. Oh, I didn't know there was cleanup happening behind me, guys. Okay, the rose shop is clean
I don't know what to
is
do with
cleaning
these.
up. It's an apple.
I mean,
We could save them. We could have apples. The rest of the apples. Do we know how long these have to stay in for?
no, you don't.
Okay. How long have they
It
been
just
in?
uh
Uh-oh. Hold, please.
not long.
Okay, not long. They haven't been in for very long yet. Okay. We don't know how long they are supposed to be in. Used to go up 10 flights. I don't think I ever did that, Lori. I don't think I ever did that. Just a couple. Just a couple. Um, I know that Jocelyn, Allen Family Adventures, was starting her live at 8 o'clock too, and we've gone a little bit over. Not that you know, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna join her soon too. She was making a big announcement, so I want to see what that was all about. Thanks for going down memory lane with me, you guys. That was fun. Erica says she hasn't seen these pictures before, so maybe after we get done with the roses, she will go back through and look at her mom and grandmom and look at how we used to do it. Oh, this is fun, Lori. I think you said you guys do the casinos. Check out. Well, you'll remember this, but look at the old casino. The slot machines definitely don't look like that anymore. They're all digital, all electronic. Five max now, but we'll say three is our max. Yeah, that's a lot. But good for you for doing some stairs at all. You get yeah, cruise to Alaska is a lot on a lot of people's bucket list. My dream would be Australia, and that's where Bill of Warm Strong Adventures is on something like I want to say it's like 20 days, 21 days, or 23 days cruise to Australia. So that's something that I would definitely have top on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Australia, um, and why not do it with a cruise? See as much as possible of Australia and Tasmania, New Zealand. I'm sure it goes all of those places. I wish I don't want to. Do you want to peek again?
Uh, I don't think it's ready.
I just don't know how long.
It doesn't look golden.
It doesn't look golden yet, so we're trying to wait for the apple roses to cook. We're not really sure how long it's going to take, but I'm excited to see them because I think they're going to be cute.
Yeah, so do I.
You tired?
I
She,
am.
she had a long day, worked, came, well, we were at home, working from home. I was going to say came home, came in the kitchen to bake up something for you guys tonight. But you hadn't seen her in a few weeks, so
Yeah,
this
I
is
haven't
good
seen
to
you guys in a while.
have her back on a Monday night. Nothing worse than seeing a teenager getting on for a fever ride. Yeah, they definitely are able to take the stairs, but that might be a little too old fashioned. No one makes them take the stairs. Ah, that's pretty funny. And some of the elevators you don't. There's no button. Well, you have to push the buttons outside the elevator. You tell it what floor you're going to go, and then it tells you which elevator to take. So you would think that would be take the appeal away for some of the kids. They can't just go and smash the buttons like you're talking about, Lori. They can't smash the buttons and then hop off on the next floor. It's going to take you exactly where you said you needed to go. So how was your cruise, Lori? Did you have a good time? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. It was restful, or was it other than your shampoo situation? I hope it was good. That's so funny that you're saying how bad the shampoo was for Carnival. Other people have been talking about that too. Like some folks are crazy about that combo body hair wash that they have in the shower. I just like the way it smells. The eucalyptus smell. Hubby pulled a kid joke and ate all the buttons on the Carnival Magic. Then blamed it on some little kid, or just thought it was funny. You slept for many hours, so it was restful. That's good. That's good. You get some naps in on a deck, or I'm not sure if you were in a balcony cabin where you're on your balcony lounger. I like going. I never actually fall asleep on the deck chairs. Although I always say that looks like such a good spot for a nap. Where people will joke, as they're watching the water, like I'm just gonna sleep on a deck chair. But I don't think I could actually fall asleep. I would be too distracted by everybody going by. Hair crap smells good, but the slime greasy. I'm sorry, Lori, but hey, listen, I shared some throwback pictures here, so I'm not gonna talk about how we think your pictures turned out or how you think you looked in them. I'm sure it was fine. Nobody noticed but you. Yep, not gonna. Well, I'm glad you're back home then with all of your stuff. You can do your normal routine. It's amazing how much stuff we take, how many products we actually use and go through. Right? When you're trying to pack up for a trip and you want to take all your toiletries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stressful.
It is stressful. Poor Lori forgot her shampoo.
That hurt. Because that shampoo is so bad.
That's what she's saying. It should smell good, but then she felt like she had the greasy look, the slimy greasy look.
It's sure like washing your hair with chalk.
I'm sure it wasn't that bad. But you like your stuff. Everybody's got their go-to products.
Yes, everyone does have their go-to products. How about pull it out a little bit?
Oh no, they still look very pale, don't they?
No. I don't know how long it usually takes.
I don't know either.
If it takes too long, we can upload a picture or something.
That's the bad part about the TikTok recipes. They didn't tell you exactly how long. Yes, we can definitely upload a picture. I bought a Java bun and wore it the whole cruise. I don't know a Juva bun? I don't know what that is. What's a Juva bun?
I don't know.
Is it like a head wrap? Like a little turban kind of thing? Or is it an attachment, a bun that you put your hair up in? You wore it the whole cruise. Thanks for coming in, you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping us company and watching us make the apple roses. I'm thinking it's going to be a while.
You can show them
before they're actually done. Slick down hair and a funky hairpiece. Okay. Okay. Now, see, we would call that like, the Robert Palmer girls. Remember those videos? I'm sure you looked great, Lori. Wasn't what you were planning, but it worked out. It worked out. At least you had that. You had it with you just in case your hair didn't want to do right. You had a backup plan. Well, I'm gonna give you guys a last peek of the roses as they are cooking, and I think we're gonna have to upload a picture to let you know how they turn out, since we don't really know how long this is gonna take to cook. My pony is about about a pinky finger. Oh, so you had to have the hairpiece just in case. Thanks for the invite. I enjoyed the show. We enjoyed having you on, Malachi. Let's see. What's the safest way to show this? Hold on. They're actually pretty. They're pretty juicy, as you would imagine apples baking to be. So
That's what they look like so far.
they're baking, but they are very blonde. They have to brown up. So it's going to be a little while. We will definitely take a picture and upload that so that you can see the finished product and let you know how they taste, which I'm sure they're good. It's baked apples. How can it be bad? Can't be bad. Can't be bad. I'm glad you're back, Lori. We missed you. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. I really appreciate it. Join us again for another Monday night. They're going to look awesome when they're done. We're glad Erica was in the house today and wanted to come and hang out with us.
Give suggestions for other stuff because we struggle to find these. So we are open to suggestions. Well, it just happened to fall upon us.
I enjoyed my memory lane, guys. This was a really.
I'm talking about the food.
It's just kidding. I'm just kidding.
More pastry ideas
in the house. All right, guys. Take care. We will definitely upload and let you know how they turn out. I think they're going to be good. Just going to have to bake a little while longer. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.
You love to hear how much